What's going on, everyone? This is the Mack Roberts back again with another NBA 2K21 Mycareer live stream. This is the Mack Roberts Nugget series. 2-game stream. First thing I wanted to check out was because I know that MPJ is out. So MPJ is going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So that's going to be fun. And I still can't edit the minutes for whatever reason it's glitched. So I'm just going to be here. So 2-game stream. We got the Hornets in the first game. We've got the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second game. Both easy like games. We should have them blown out by 21 by end of third quarter. So let's get into the games, and I'll catch you guys after the jump.
Let's go, baby. Roll win.
Well, the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams.
We starting off sloppy already. That should have been Yam.
Whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding, these games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster to follow.
Oh,
Very interesting. And on our sideline,
that was disrespectful.
Thanks, guys.
Another basket.
That was disrespectful to LaMelo. Like, for no reason, too.
Of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
Got me guarding Cody Zeller.
But Michael Jordan's scoring mark from 1987 is in his sights.
Now here's Mack. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42.
Yeah, the defender all. That's fine. No problem.
Come on, Devontae Graham, do better.
Yeah, that's the only way you can guard.
You too, baby.
Thanks. Y'all got to stop following if you want to stay in this.
And Mack drops them both.
Eating on him.
About a minute into the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Graham finds Bridges. The basket is good off the
Good shot.
from Graham.
Good shot.
I love how quick Bridges makes decisions.
Yeah, Miles Bridges been wilding in the NBA. Like, he's injured now, but like, oh, stop. Oh!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Just as
My
I did that man just like he did Clint Capella.
Filthy. Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Ball. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. And
Stop.
a block by Mack.
Stop.
And that's out of bounds.
Stop.
Charlotte will
Are you kidding me? Terrible call.
I met that man at the rim too. That was a straight body block and everything.
Here's Graham. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around.
Oh, we hooping today.
The first First quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges,
Knock that in, Gary Harris.
leaping ability.
Wasting the flashy passes. Why are you wasting flashy passes for?
There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
Ball with the bucket.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep you off his balance.
Murray.
Look at LaMelo doing all the things that we thought LaMelo was going to do.
And just under 2.5 minutes left. And again.
Davis Bertans, I will embarrass you the entire game. Don't do that.
Full display all season long.
You're right. Now tied for third place. Points in a single season.
And fellas, he's tied with none other than the great Michael Jordan, and he is not done yet.
Here's Graham. After the Nuggets pick up 2. And he's...
Okay.
Look shook, bro.
I need for Devontae Graham to stay healthy because like he's also been hooping.
Free throw attempts right around 78%.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a triple.
Another bucket. Wow.
All season long, he has been
Big dunks.
absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history. Moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing.
This entire team is kind of small too. Like as far as like they're big men because obviously LaMelo is 6'6", 6'7", and but Devontae Graham is like 6'1". Bridges is 6'7" or 6'6". They're all small. Gary Harris, I need for you to knock these shots in, dog. Like for real, for real.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you
Clamp
do
up.
that, put yourself in
Clamp
a
up.
position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Now Bridges.
I live with it. I live with it.
From deep.
You know, spacing the floor is so important in today's NBA. So Bridges' three-point ability, it fits right here.
Here's Mack and Junior.
That's team take real quick.
And not the prototype power forward.
I've scored all 12 of my team's points. That's not good. Let me start sharing the sugar. Let me start facilitating more.
Kicks to Bertans. And 2 free throws coming up unable.
Are we nervous, bro? Are we nervous? They're going early, right?
Being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about
Then
it.
again, our team is also kind of small.
Superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, they're also guys that exemplify that.
Gary Harris just not good. I need to trade him.
You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project him to be what they've become. And
Shut that door.
them take the floor night in and night out.
With the drive for 3, Murray. Zeller grabs the board.
How did I get boxed out by Devontae Graham?
It's paid for the lax coverage that time.
And the pass to Graham. Over Harris. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Mack now. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 4. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked
Banger.
with purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish.
My assist percentage in our losses is 439%. No way that's right.
With a ton of it to get that win.
And here is Zeller after the three-pointer from Mack. Now Ball. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Well, that's a lob. That's a lob. That's a lob.
Williams finishing it off.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 6.
That was straight lockdown. Lockdown.
Nice D from Williams.
Whole way.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come Williams, a screen on Bridges.
Oh, that's a lob. That's a finish.
Emphatic alley-oop jam.
Easy.
Oh, such a
Easy.
beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And
Call a
now
timeout.
first timeout called here for the Hornets. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position.
Call a timeout.
Already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Yambo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Washington comes in
I
for
wonder who they traded to get Davis Bertans.
Bridges a screen on Murray.
Oh, wait, no. Terry Rozier. That's who they traded. That's who they would have had to trade.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And a lot of
Ooh, that's a flagrant. That's a flagrant.
You got this, bro. Come on.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Now, here's Biyombo. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
Bismack trying to get position like he good.
Martin against Barton. Biyombo trying to break free, and it's Martin missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. Mack, the pass to Murray. And the 3 off target. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Outside, Martin.
Lock down. Lock down. I locked up all 5 positions. Don't even matter. Clamp down.
To the inside. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. It's good.
You see forwards like Washington all over the floor. The easiest shot, though, is normally inside.
The Nuggets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket.
My favorite play from the baseline.
Now here's Mack. T right on him. Driving in. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Other hand. Other hand.
Open look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
The Nuggets with another miss. Hornets trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Biyombo. And it's Denver with the
I don't care who you are, Bismack.
fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires.
The fact that I can't get around PJ Washington makes me upset. It's upsetting me and my homegirl. Oh, they got both the Martin boys out here.
Now Martin following Will Barton's three-point attempt. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets leading by 3. To the paint.
Oh, that's you, Will Barton. That's you, Will Barton. Good finish.
Mack's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's
I remember last season in 2K20, if you wanted to break a record,
Biyombo
you did it against the Hornets. Unless you were a big man and you were trying to go for the points record, then you did it against the Rockets.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket.
Hornets kind of respectable this season. The fact it's only a 9-point game is upsetting me.
For Denver, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career.
Yo, they just got a bunch of tall white shooters.
It was a special place, a special time.
What's good? Let's talk about it.
Transpired, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand.
Oh, get bouncy then. Like the way I got up like that, that was something crazy. Get bouncy then.
Around the floor.
Deep two from Ball.
Anyway, Lonzo.
Mack's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Jokic sets the screen for Junior. Outside Williams.
That's you, Williams.
Out to Harris.
No, Gary Harris, come back, come. No, no, hey, no, no, no. Don't do that, Gary Harris.
Pocket 6. To the middle.
That's you. That's you, Jokic.
Slams it in.
As long as Gary Harris isn't shooting any more threes, I don't care. I'm happy. I'm content.
On the offensive glass.
Outside Martin. To the wing right side. Passes it to Besekniks. No good that time. Now the Nuggets.
Bro, what you on right now?
Dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and
Give me that. Give me that though. But like, my man just did the crazy hop step and everything. Like he knew something we didn't know.
Pass to Bridges. Martin kicks to Ball.
Hit you with them flashy plays though.
To the right side. Now the pass to Martin. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Besekniks.
Yo, what's fam on right now? Fam out here taking the wildest shots. And I'm just confusion because none of them are good.
Pass to Mack. Here in the second quarter, we played a little.
That's Jokic.
And Jokic.
That's the Jokic.
well-rounded
The Joker.
They show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bertans. Back to
What's
Ball.
up? What's up?
The run.
What's up?
Charlotte with the new shot clock. Tries again, and there's the drive. Bertans can't get it.
Yo, Dowers Bertans out here wilding too.
Glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build
That's you, Murray?
this lead.
You had all the space in the world.
Murray finds Mack. Passes to Jokic. The kick out to Williams. And the layup is good.
Filet.
Williams has got 5 points.
Filet.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a drive.
Just like that.
Sure.
We on Kobe time. That's that 824. That's Kobe time.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges.
Malik Bridges just try to. I mean, Miles Bridges try to wild out a little bit. He try to style.
Can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
Hornets trail by 17. Pass the ball.
I was getting ready to say, if I got to switch on Bridges, I will.
And Zeller.
Yo, you remember when Cody Zeller used to have the crazy ups? Ooh. Okay, Davis Bertans.
5 points so far.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Denver?
Here he goes. For 3, Harris.
Ooh, and he greened it. Look at you, Gary Harris. Greening shots.
Assist in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
I really didn't expect him to make that, but he was open.
Zeller passes to Bertans. And another
Ooh.
for Charlotte.
But this is the kind of teammate Zeller
Right back at us.
give it up when he has guys open.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Down low, here's Williams. And the rebound goes to Martin.
I just realized that Patrick Williams is technically playing home, like in his hometown, because he's from Charlotte.
3 of 9. And there's the pass to Bertans. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 5. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mack's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability.
Whoa, why'd you move, Patrick Williams?
Murray finds Mack.
There was no reason for you to move. You had the spot and everything.
Jokic with a screen on Ball. Mack the pass to Jokic.
Ooh! Alright, Jokic. Alright. Chill out. You kind of wilding now. Why are you wilding out for?
Have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 17-point game. He takes it in, and it's denied. And the whistle. I'm mad at that. It's fine.
I don't even know why. Jamal Murray just looked like he did that out of frustration. Like he was big mad at that.
They're players from completely different eras. I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others.
Wow.
To your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different.
They hold me on that shot, though.
Fair. I mean, all you can be is
Scott, what's going on? How you doing today?
I think that should stand no matter what the conversation.
Lamelio is Lamelio today. He's ice cold. Oh, that's body. That's body. That's body. Get body. That's twice already, Miles Bridges. Twice, 2 times. And I climbed the ladder on him on that one.
Your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. The finish was nice, but the all right.
A 19, 8, and 8 with a block at the half. So if this is the first time, this sim is essentially, well, it usually is. MPJ, me and MPJ throwing lobs to each other, me yelling at Gary Harris because he's not shooting threes, and Jokic and me running perfect pick and rolls. That is the essential crux of this series. I completely let him. I didn't play no defense on that one. Mystery, how you doing today? Welcome back.
Not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Yo, Elite. Matter of fact, after this, we'll run. Like, no problem.
Going for the throat. Murray against Ball. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the short.
Let's make it over 2. Don't blow, aggressive, but Zeller.
What do you mean you're on another account?
And athleticism.
Bro, what you doing?
The Nuggets leading by 8.
Oh, that's a lob. That was a lob. That was an easy lob.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Ball, the pass to Zeller. He kicks it to Bridges.
Oh, word.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
2K is real stingy with that, but so is Outriders, ironically enough. But yeah, Elite. Give me a.
Here's Mack.
Oof. Once I finish this stream, I'm definitely down to run some Outriders.
The big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding.
We were supposed to do a co-op series anyway, so yeah, I'm completely down for that.
Williams with the steal.
Oh, you should let it go out of bounds, Jokic.
Gain possession. Nuggets trail by 12. Bertans kicks to Bridges.
Yo, Davis Bertans is kind of wilding right now, and I don't know why. Matter of fact, all their shooters is kind of wilding right now.
And he drives in.
Stop.
And it's Graham missing.
He usually
Stop.
takes advantage of D like that.
Double tap X
The kick out to
is how to pass fake. I didn't pass to him for a reason. Stop.
Jokic with the Bertans. Mack the pass to Jokic. It's stolen.
I was actually just trying to do an overhead pass. I accidentally tapped it
To the
twice.
wing on the left.
But I'm on the Nuggets. Yeah, I like the Nuggets. The Nuggets are dope. They have some of my favorite jerseys. These are like one of my favorite jerseys in history.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team
But it was completely random. Like I didn't actually choose where I wanted to go. I had a big wheel, and the wheel told me where I was gonna be going.
Talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams
Just
it in. That gives him a double-double.
straight guard work.
10 points.
Great guard work.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Graham. High post Zeller. Kicks to Bridges. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 13.
and the lack of effort to fight.
I always go for the I'm averaging a triple double at this point.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Oof. Yeah, I'm it's a rarity for me not to get a triple double at this point.
He gets up. Pass to Bertans.
Where you going? Where you going?
The ball.
Lock up. Where you going?
Mack grabs the miss. Mack's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to Harris.
I was waiting for the collapse and it never happened.
Mack with the ball. 27 points for him. Driving inside. And contact out.
Love shooting free throw.
What builds are you making, Sweet? Oh, excuse me, Sweat.
I got this. No problem. We just gotta keep
I didn't even realize I had team take.
He's
And it's a
on
good thing I
the
did that because I definitely would have drained the entire bar off that.
About in-season tournaments
'Cause
in
2K be
the
on that
NBA
host stuff.
spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players.
Look at Gary Harris.
That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to have any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because
hope
now
so.
I think they're on to something. We could
That's what's up.
but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest.
I know it sounds like really odd, but
Yeah, the fans
I would love to just throw lobs to Cody Zeller.
6 on the shot clock.
And there have been some terrible.
That's my triple-double right there.
Here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Into the lane. The pass to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets.
Clear out.
Now here's Mack. Graham defending. And Junior.
Clear out. I got Devontae Graham on me. That's a baby. That's
It
food.
was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Graham. And
30, 10, and 10 looks so beautiful.
And here is ball. 7 points in the game. Graham kicks to Bertans. The basket is good off the
Yo,
inside.
Davis Bertans is a shooter right now.
He's got 13.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Man out here trying to be a scone machine. Not a scoring machine, a scone machine.
Mack looking around to the middle. And
That was supposed to go to Gary Harris, not to Jokic.
Passes it to Bertans. But 3. They get it back.
And hustle
Look at that. Look at that teamwork.
leads this team in rebounds tonight. It's all hard.
Look at that teamwork from Jokic.
Yeah, just nice.
so much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Charlotte making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Yo, I actually talked. All right, so I did an Outrider stream earlier, and I talked about this. Like just the Jamal Murray injury and everything. Like it's crazy.
Rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
I still have them making the finals. Just because that Aaron Gordon move really paid off for them.
He has no problem going right up with it.
There's the next pass. It's to Zeller. Back to Bertans. Outside ball. Unloads from 13. Denver grabs the miss.
We get a little fancy with the passes.
In the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
Got to get fancy with the passes.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting,
we actually also talked about that, the Derrick Rose injury, and Derrick Rose just, it makes me sad to think about it, but he's been looking really good in New York, like really, really good.
It's hard to defend guys that shoot two.
And
once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game.
I just want him to see one finals. That's it.
Wide open shots.
He doesn't even have to win. I just want to see him make the finals.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control.
Like I feel like he deserves it. Kind of like what happened with T-Mac with the Spurs. Like I feel like he just deserves it. He was too good of a player not to have made it to the finals.
And making pinpoint passes.
I'm glass eating right now. Look at that.
Touch in the second half. He had two in the first half, but still none since the break.
Which Martin is this? It don't matter. He food. It don't matter. He food.
Mack's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Pass to Bertans.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? I'm on you now.
Outside ball. Mack to Zeller. Three-pointer. Graham. Mack.
Give me that board.
Mack's.
He's gone off the rails.
Oh, he's gonna let me go? He's gonna let me go? Bet. Bet. Big bets. Mookie bets.
This crowd.
No, because it's gone.
Speaking of, no, I will not be playing MLB The Show. I played it for a week and I was like, I don't want it.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Washington comes in for Davis Bertans. And Martin subbed in for Martin. Here's Washington. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Graham kicks to Washington. Biombo trying to break free.
It's not necessarily confusing. It's just
Washington's got 7 points.
When you can't let Washington.
I'm always so bored like halfway through the game.
Drives to the hoop.
Like that's not a game that I would be able to play for a full 9 innings.
Barton passes to Mack. Barton
Millsap, take that shot.
Now here's Mack. He's covered by Washington. Just 3 to shoot. And Junior throws it down.
My head at the rim and everything.
Here he comes, and there
Big jams.
Look at him punish.
Space jams.
Now here's Graham. 15 points in the game. There's ball.
Ironically enough, pitching is actually my. If I was going to play MLB The Show, like if I was going to do Road to the Show and everything, it would have been as a pitcher. Because I'm actually a pretty solid pitcher. I get so bored.
Dennis comes in for Devontae Graham.
Look, we almost up 30 points. Can I just sit now?
Here's Zeller, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets.
Look at that corner pass.
Hartenstein is out there with Junior, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot.
All right, they got the subs in. I was getting ready to say, you could sit me. We got the subs in. We beat them by 24 points. Disgusting.
I'm looking for. Press wants to speak with you.
All right.
All right, Nikki. Man of the hour. There he is. Okay. Are you ready to do this, Junior?
guess so. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
Great.
This is Heather.
You're on in 3, 2.
Okay, another solid win for you guys with this one. Postseason is just around the corner. Do you feel this team's ready for the playoffs?
Nah, we're not ready for the playoffs to begin. We're not trying to win. We're trying to be a first round exit.
I didn't write it.
We've been ready since opening day. All right. We knew this team was special all year long, and we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for the playoffs.
We're not winning
We
anything.
need to ask the rest of the league. Ask them out there. Are they ready?
Okay, I will
Thanks,
ask
Nick.
them that question next time. Junior's not my only interview. We'll do the round. Thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's do this.
You're in the middle of an incredible stretch, Junior. I don't know if you know this, but tonight makes 6 straight games.
I'm averaging 40 points. What you mean 6 straight games?
Yep, 6. So do you think that this sort of run puts you in the MVP conversation?
Was I not in the MVP conversation before that?
Well,
Run me that Kia coin.
MVP
Run me that Kia coin.
That's what Kia saw. You know they sponsor those awards, right?
Are we talking about like a pure slash or so like theoretically speaking, if we're talking about pie charts, you talking like blue, green, blue, yellow, or
Nice to just
a green, red, yellow, red, or yeah.
anything else?
Because I personally prefer to be a slasher who can also play defense. Like, cause you need to have that speed in order to stay in front of the defenders. You need to be laterally quick. So that's my answer essentially. I'd rather be a lock though, but an athletic lock over a yeah. I would rather be a blue red than a blue. I would rather be a yellow red, because then usually you end up with the ability to contact dunk anyway. If we're talking strictly from like 2K21 current gen. How many games are left in this season? 3, 6, 9, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, yeah, 19 more games. That's like 2 weeks. All right, let's get into this game against the Cavs. What's the? I haven't really. I'm gonna just rock the city jersey. Alright, so I dunked on who I wanted to dunk on last game, which was Miles Bridges. So, need to get that. If I'm not mistaken, LaMarcus Aldridge is on this team. Kevin Love isn't on the team anymore. Yeah, LA is on the team. Is Andre Drummond not on the team?
And it's the Cavaliers to start out.
JaVale McGee's on the team? Or JaVale McGee was on the team.
Young team that's effectively out of the playoffs.
Ricky Rubio is on the team? What is this team?
Well, BA, yes. I think you try to scale back the minutes a bit to give these young players an opportunity to get better. Really, you're preparing for next season when you are out of the playoffs.
He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for it. LA was not ready. He was like, big fella.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium.
Hit that man like we was the bad boy Pistons.
Box out, box out.
Steady and productive he's been, no matter what the situation is. I mean, night in and night out, he gets it done. And his game is such that he can do this well into his 30s because his game is not predicated on explosive athleticism. It's cerebral, it's efficient, it's economy of movement. He could be giving guys buckets.
I was gonna be mad if he missed that because he had that quick stutter, and then I was like, just put it up, just put it up.
And no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on.
I got to dunk on Isaac Okoro.
McGee's shot is off.
I don't remember if I ever dunked on him.
Paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Fine.
To Junior.
Oh, Colin Sexton.
He takes it in.
Don't do that.
Junior throws it down.
No, I'll dunk on you, Colin Sexton.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
You're not too good to get dunked on.
Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Okoro. Williams defending. And stolen.
Look at that defense.
Junior drives in. Outside. Williams. Junior, a screen on Aldridge.
All the way, Patrick Williams. All the way.
Williams punches it home.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what happens when you don't take care of the ball. Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Jokic. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Williams finds Jokic from deep. Junior.
Bang.
Shot is good.
Bang.
The assist by Jokic. Junior's gotten his third basket of the night.
That makes me sad. Facts, CJ. The fact that LeBron is just getting old. I feel like
Up top, McGee.
at the beginning of the season we were like, yeah, he's got like 3-4 more seasons.
Shot clock at 6. The three
And now we're like, he may have a season at most. He might retire next season.
The drive by Junior. And Junior throws
Ricky
it
Rubio,
down.
stop it. You're not a defender like that. You're a defender, but like you don't defend the interior. Stay in your lane.
Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Stay in your lane, Ricardo.
Here's Okoro. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points.
Boy.
Pass to Murray. Now Harris. Back to Junior. Now here's Jokic. An easy
Oh!
coming off the pick.
Get up there, big fella. You remember it like it was yesterday because it was legitimately yesterday. Like, not even 6 months ago, we were like, yo,
You think you're covered, and like they say about a great
LeBron.
he'll throw you
LeBron was out here doing LeBron things.
Jokic with his passing and
He was, I think it's just
impact the game.
all the wear and tear on him in these finals runs. He's just finally caught up with him. He played in
He's consistent from out there, especially
He played in essentially every single final from 2011 to 2020.
Junior.
That'll do, and then he was also doing Olympics. That'll run a toll on you after a while.
Looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Okoro in his last outing with 12 points. Oh, trying his luck from deep.
Facts.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his
Oh, that's team tape.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run.
What did I say, Ricky Rubio? Stay in your lane.
Laid it in.
Stay in your lane.
Touch off the
You
window.
stay on the paint.
Junior's got 11 points.
I mean, you stay out the paint
Nikola
and you
Jokic.
facilitate and you play defense on the perimeter. Don't be playing in the paint. That's my area.
Consistently, BA, he's one of the top mid-range.
Come on, LA.
in the
LA was slowly reminded that he played on Cleveland. He was like, I want to go home,
Knocked it
man.
down from the three-point line, too.
This
All three
this not for me.
he's efficient and effective at.
All right, let me stop wilding out.
Jokic with a screen on Aldridge. Inside. And a foul call.
JaVale McGee.
Multiple skills, and there's not much he doesn't do well.
Jokic drops them both.
I like Bronny a lot. I think that
They've gone only 2 of 7 so far. Start.
whether or not he's a true NBA talent, we're gonna find out next year.
the wing. Murray for three.
That's the answer to that question. We're gonna find out next year. Because he's what, 15 now? So yeah, his 16th year, we'll find out. Look at that defense. I mean, it went in, but like, why wouldn't that be a lob to me? All right. I mean, if he load managed the beginning of the season, that would have put an extra load on AD, and they'd probably be in a worse position than they are like right now. I think that what he should have done is essentially what he ended up doing, is just taking the season off. I mean, taking half the season off, but he had to do it while he was injured.
And it's so funny sometimes to hear players comment on what analysts.
Why they pass it like that? The fact that it went in was like, okay, cool, but like that was a terrible like pass. What's going on, Fareed?
Let you know about how they've used it to their advantage too.
I think that
Cleveland has gone only 2 of 6 from the.
well, yeah, he doesn't have that. He's not the same physical specimen by any way, stretch or form in comparison to LeBron. But like LeBron is a 1-on-1. Like I've never seen like him and Bo Jackson. That's it. Him, Bo Jackson, and I'm trying to think of anybody else who's like just that big and that fast and that strong at the same time. That's basically it. That's the list.
And here's Junior. 11 points in the game. To the left wing. Oh, deflected. Murray passes to Jokic.
Well, Giannis has got the speed, but he's not as strong, I don't think. Why would it be to anybody but Jokic?
And now Cavaliers on the break. A shot to stop the drought. And it's Denver with a rebound. Their last
like that.
in Denver.
They came away with
Like it's a completely different level of athleticism. Like Giannis is a physical specimen, physical specimen without question. Like that's not what we discounting. It's more so just like with that body type, that strength for him to basically just like brush people off like that. Like Giannis is 6'10", 6'11". He's doing this at 6'8" and 50 pounds heavier than him. Like LeBron was at one point in time 270. Like 270, almost pushing 280.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Aldridge with room to shoot.
I think what we also have to take into account is, again, he's only 15, 16 years old. He still has a couple years to grow. And LeBron came into the league as 6'7", like 6'7" and a half, almost 6'8". So he's got some time.
Jokic with a screen on McGee. Pass to Jokic. Great D that time from McGee. And it's Cleveland's ball. Outside Rubio.
Like, I think that he may grow a couple inches. I think he may stand, by the time he's finished, like 6'7".
Junior against Aldridge.
Like, I feel like that would be probably a realistic goal for him, is like 6'7".
To stop the run.
Look at that defense.
Great D that time from Murray.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Boy, I like their energy.
Was that a dunk on JaVale McGee?
Execution so far.
Yeah, we up by 24 points in the first quarter.
Very aggressive offense so far.
And Jamal Murray picks
Let's
up.
back it up.
That's
He surely is 16. I mean, he's still got another 6 months before he turns 17.
Pass to Maker. Back to Garland.
The way they've gotten after rebounds.
Because he turns in October, and it just may just happen. So he's got 5 months.
Screen on Aldridge. The kick out to Williams. Now Junior. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he did his part from the line.
You got to think of like some players going home for summer and like growing 4 inches over the summer, like over a school year. Like he's still growing. I think that he does have a growth spurt. He may end up being like 6'6", 6'7". Yo, Bronny gonna give it up.
So it's Denver now.
I sat down. It's been 3. What happened? Like we were up by 20+ points.
Harris outside.
What? Why would it be anybody but yo? Okay, but nah, like facts. What happened to the score? Like we were up by 24 points. Now we only up by 16.
Nikola Jokic is out
17.
there with Junior, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. The 3 from Sexton. It's hauled in by
They had scored. They let them score 20 points in the last 6 minutes. That's trash. Yeah, a lot of players have gotten injured though.
Junior is double. Outside, Williams.
That's you.
Yes.
That's you.
It's Junior.
That's you. Cause they doubling me now.
Has got 7.
That's free assist.
Another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly.
Yeah, I think of like everybody who's like just missed some considerable amount of time. Of course, AD, LaMarcus Aldridge, of course, retired. James Harden and KD have both missed some considerable time. Kyrie's also missed some time. This season was basically about who could stay the healthiest the longest.
Here's McGee.
I mean, everybody's getting injured because you got to think about this. Like, whereas teams used to get a break, like playoff teams. The playoffs started in June,
Obviously, Kevin Durant back from injury.
and then
Murray have emerged, but the guy for me is none other.
like finals didn't end until September, October,
James Harden, just incredible in isolation.
and then they started like a month and a half afterwards.
One-on-one, and he's the type of player that you need to be able to go get you a basket in a close game.
Like you just got to think of like just, or the season started in December, but it just wasn't enough time for them to heal up.
Junior against Aldridge. To the inside. And Jokic.
Do I think that the Nets will give LaMarcus a ring if they win the championship?
He's helping to pace
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture.
Yes.
He's got everybody involved.
and their offense seems to be coming around.
But it'll kind of be like an Elgin Baylor thing. It won't be like, it won't be a crazy like,
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is
it won't be like this crazy thing like, oh, he'll be in the ring ceremony and everything. It'll be kind of like an under the table thing, kind of like what Aaron Varejao would have done had he won his ring.
McGee's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Left side, Williams.
Hit him with the tween cross.
This is that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Down low.
JaVale, don't dunk on me. Okay, beautiful.
McGee's shot.
As long as he didn't dunk on me, I was completely fine with it. Whatever he did.
He blew that gimme.
Gary Harris, knock that in.
I know he's frustrated about that.
Junior
Gary
outside.
Harris.
Jokic with a screen on Sexton. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by
I
Rubio.
saw it too. I tried to spin too late.
Driving inside. Pass to McGee. On the wing, Sexton. Back to McGee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. McGee's got 8 points here in the quarter. Junior drives in. Nice.
JaVale, if you want to get dunked on, just come, let me know. Because you keep playing. You playing this one big game of chicken.
Is keeping his teammates involved. Well, you combine Murray's willingness to run around and continue to hunt his shot coming off screens, and it's a natural.
Colin Sexton's been like super quiet this game.
Alongside the passing wizardry of Jokic.
Jamal Murray play, yo, this is the hardest I've ever seen Jamal Murray play.
And yeah, he's
Like as far as like 2K.
those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
There's a screen by Aldridge. And you know,
Did anybody think that Ricky Rubio was gonna make that shot?
Ball handler. So Clark, on a different team where the ball runs through him, you think he is better or worse?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I think he probably would put up bigger numbers, but I don't know if that would be conducive to efficient and winning basketball.
Give me them dimes.
Well suited to this style.
Them dimes.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
One for one from the three-point line. Cages? Like
Pass to Akuro.
a cage match cage? Like, what are we talking about?
Jokic with it. Back to Junior. They kick it out to Murray. Off the mark there with a three.
What do I think about cages? What cage? What I'm so confused.
That's McGee. And here's Aldridge.
Clamp down.
Houston with it. Pounded by Harris.
Like cage match like WWE?
Shot clock. Rejected by Junior.
That was a block. That wasn't a foul.
Sexton is his speed. He can absolutely blow by defenders in transition. His first step, man, it lets him get by those defenders in the half-court set.
Oh, like the neighborhood.
Bring it over to the sideline and hear from Alley.
There we go. Got that dunk on Isaac Okoro. That's all I needed.
Compromises from all of the stakeholders.
I like the idea behind the cages because it reminds me of Slam Ball, which was fire.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you. Osman, he's checked in for McGee.
But like actually playing it, I don't know anybody who's like really dedicated to playing the cage.
Indeed. I mean, he really has speed and knows how to take advantage of it. He likes to press the defense.
Look at that defense from Gary Harris.
And a lot of his baskets can come from just speed alone.
Junior against Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge, don't do this.
Insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Like, you're finished. Your career finished. It's okay. You don't have nothing to prove.
It's the offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And from 16 feet away.
I saw it and I was just like, yo, LaMarcus Aldridge about to take my soul with that shot.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back.
Come on, you can't be out here trying to do the fillet. You gotta just yam that.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the
Come on,
low.
Pat Will.
The timing have to be close to perfect.
We gotta do it for the team take.
Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. There's a screen by Aldridge. Here's Osman.
We there. We there.
No good. Ooh,
Team take.
by Junior.
We there.
Murray finds Junior. Now here's Jokic. And stolen by Sexton. And they're pushing it up. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off.
All right, Ricky. Ricardo.
This is what Rubio gives you. Effort combined with skill.
Can't make a free throw though.
Through contact.
Well, Grant, your induction into the Hall of Fame in 2018. It was awesome to see.
Why does he keep
a huge
moving?
honor, and it speaks volumes about your career.
And thank you, Brian. And truly it was an incredible honor. I get chills now still thinking about it. It's one of those things as a player you never really aim for. It's never a goal of yours to make the Hall of Fame one day. But once that
I just pull it up.
and you go through the
I didn't like the shot. I had to just pull something up. Yo, we up to yo. Can I yo?
And so what
They finished. Like, put the stakes down. Like, you down 21. You've been down 21 every single quarter thus far.
Pass to Maker. Outside Garland. Unable to get
Give me that.
and the Nuggets go on
Give
the
me that board. Let's get this trip dub.
Junior with it. He's got 24.
And I'm going to get flashy with it.
Barton. Yes. And it's Junior.
Give me that trip dub.
Junior's got
Kevin Porter Jr. didn't know what happened with him.
so active.
Yo, honestly, I was supposed to do a Kevin Porter Jr. build, and I completely forgot about that.
Passes to Porter.
Not even going to hold everybody.
Takes it inside. They get it back.
I think that specific play is the reason why I didn't do a Kevin Porter Jr. That specific play right there.
Almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
I kind of want to sit. Like, it's the Cavs, and there's no reason for me to still be out here.
And there's a minute 45 left in the half. Out to the right.
Like, I did all the damage I needed to do.
On the wing, Junior. With the drive. Pass to Millsap. Mack. Maker with
Why do I think I was D Rose?
Maker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Rubio.
Nah, yo. Let Ricky Rubio and Facu go.
Yo, you want to shoot that underhanded?
That's the European fight we didn't know that we needed. Jetty.
Here's Rubio.
Jetty Osman.
It's in his last time.
They put Monte Morris in now.
Over Millsap. Deflected.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
I almost stepped up. I almost did it over and back.
Pass to Millsap.
Why is Paul Millsap all the way out there? Get on the line.
And he drives in. It's deflected. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Garland. And
Whole team made up of tiny guards. Tiny guards.
Looks from close range.
And even
Darius Garland, KPJ,
doing a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
and the ball out of play.
Colin Sexton. All of them are just tiny guards.
Well, Cleveland's shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Maker. Now Rubio, guarded by Morris. Rubio drives in. Here's Osmond.
That's Jetty.
That's it.
That's Jetty.
Rubio with the assist.
Jetty.
Rubio's got 4 assists.
Jetty Osman.
Right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Here's Mack.
Oh!
And the jam by Junior. That's fine. No problem.
That was disrespectful. He tried to take the charge and everything. That was wild disrespectful.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it has no
Let's keep it up.
Yo, look at Facu's hair. Like, his hair looking hella painted on. We still on team take?
So it's Denver now.
Y'all sure y'all don't want to sit me?
Earlier in the game, they held a
Y'all positive?
21-point lead. They've got Okoro. Ricky Rubio is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's
Yo,
and it's Aldridge.
the defensive stance LaMarcus Aldridge in was terrible.
He's undersized.
I snatched back the first time because I was like, no way they're just going to let me drive in like that. And surely enough, that's exactly what he did. Defense bottom tier for that.
And their plus boards after that rebound.
Oh, now you want to lock up? Now you want to try to lock up?
Junior outside. And Junior throws it down. Keep going at him.
I told you, Colin Sexton, you're not good enough to get. You're not too good to get dunked on. I said it. I said it.
Awareness and a terrific finish.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Well, Grant, when you joined Orlando, there was a very real possibility of forming a super team. Do you ever wonder what might have been?
Oh, B.A., I wonder all the time. You had a great young player in Tracy McGrady emerging into a star. And if I could have just stayed healthy at a time in the Eastern Conference when it was...
Pat Williams be scared to shoot it. Like, I need you to be like, I need you to have that J.R. Smith confidence.
It never happened because of that persistent ankle injury.
Jokic, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Rubio passes to Sexton. Pass to Okuro. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Will it go? The Cavaliers
Just
again
grabbing
cannot
boards.
hit. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Harris outside. Outside, Williams. Now here's Murray. Junior left side. And the dunk by
Yo,
Junior.
Isaac Okoro, I already dunked on you. Don't get dunked on again, bro.
And also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Steps back. And the basket by Rubio.
This is a part of the floor that Rubio can exploit.
That was nasty.
In between area.
Junior drives in. Out to Harris. Hey, from beyond the arc.
He just be open in the corner. And I just need for him to.
McGee's got 6
I need for him to put corner specialists on Hall of Fame
Don't seem to be clicking for them
for the way that he's just open in the corner like that.
To get back on track.
On the break.
Please don't do this.
Here's Mack. Some solid defense. from
What?
Sexton. The Cavaliers have gotten only
All right.
4 shots to fall in the second half.
Yo, Colin Sexton just called me a baby, and I didn't like it.
Goes back up.
JaVale Shackton a fool for that though.
And a nice finish on
He hella Shackton a fool for that miss.
points in the game.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Jokic with a screen on Aldridge.
Why didn't he cut? I'm waiting for you to cut, and you didn't cut. Let's try this again.
The drive by Junior.
Fine.
Pass to Harris.
Fine.
And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting.
Yo, we're up 30 now. Like, let me sit. My night is done. Oh, for real, my night is done. At this point, we roll into the playoffs. Like, let's not do all this. Let's not do all this extra stuff. It's the Cavs.
All right, y'all. Who's gonna start?
Junior, tonight's game marks your 10th straight double-double. What does
10th, that's it?
mean for the success of your team?
Run me that Gatorade coin.
Here we go.
Is it definitely important? Definitely.
All right, pause. Wild pause.
Camera's getting that? Getting that?
Wild pause.
Can you still see it?
Yo,
To your question, it's important.
that was wild.
It's Gatorade, but it's important. How important?
All right, nah, that's extra.
All right. Any more questions? Nobody? All right, thanks.
Right, hella hard. I finished with 34, 13, and 11. I think this is the first time I haven't scored 40 points in I don't know how long, but it was the Cavs. I was done by third quarter. Hey, look, hey. You could have gave me that shooting badge. Y'all hold me on that one. Oof. We got the Bucks and we got the Mavericks next 2 games. So, yeah, definitely want to be back for those. That's going to be on Friday. No, it's going to be Monday. So we're going to end the stream right here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon. Join the Penny Face Squad. Check out all the builds. Current gen builds. Next gen builds. Check out the NBA Playgrounds builds. Got all the builds. If you're on my YouTube, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/the Mack Roberts. If you're on my Twitch, follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/RMBLRS. Stream Monday through Thursday for 2K, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time, same place, same face. And I appreciate everybody who popped into the stream and chat and just has some fun with me. Every single one of you guys. It just makes the stream go by faster. And I really appreciate just conversating with the chat and everything. And as always, have a good day and win forever.